If you are not an owner of real property but contribute significantly on the financial front for that home, you really need to listen up. I'm Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law. We're an estate planning practice in New York and New Jersey. We provide peace of mind to families through our high client value services. If you are seeking any help in the estate planning or administration arena, we can assist here in New York and New Jersey. You can reach out to us for a free consultation at �YourPlanningAttorney.com. And speaking of value, we are here educating for free all the time. So we ask you to present your questions, share, and hopefully together we can help some folks along the way. If you do not own real property, but you are contributing to it, circumstance that came across my plate this week, prospective client, I was talking to a mom and a daughter. They've lived together for 30 years, and the daughter has contributed to the overall household during that time frame. But she is not on the home deed. She's not on the mortgage. And there's no real great track record, as far as I could discern, showing that she made the contributions to, say, the mortgage, although some utilities are in her name, et cetera. It's really, really important to, not that I'm suggesting that the house have been in the daughter's name, by the way. There are other considerations relative to capital gains and treatment in that regard. But it is important that if there are additional family members, especially those who may be estranged, where a allocation of that home to this one child out of the many may be viewed as inappropriate, since that's the core asset of the estate, commonly the case. It's important to have some records in place, to have some showing and proof of what was utilized throughout the time, in addition to the other contributions. Doesn't all have to be financial. It can be support in other ways to the parent generation and that child who's been living there. But to avoid, major aggravation, conflict, and things of that sort later, it is very important to try to keep a good record. If you have not kept a good record, certainly before the older generation is frail or forgetful, it's important that they represent their wishes under an estate plan, even to the effect of saying why the allocation is so skewed among their heirs, right? Or their children, if that's who they, happen to be. Doing so really provides clarity later and will create less strain and unnecessary costs through potential litigation. I hope that was helpful. Again, I'm Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law. We're an estate planning practice in New York and New Jersey. We provide peace of mind to families through our high client value services. If you are seeking help in either of these areas, you can reach us at yourplanningattorney.com for a free consultation. We'd be happy to help. Hope you've learned something new here today. And as always, don't forget, share and take care.